Hey guys, it's Prison here, and I'm with my fiance Sapphire,
Hello.
and she's gonna be profiling her.
Naturias.
Nice, really excited. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
Got a sniffus because it's a tribute one plant, and because I thought it was really cute and I like its face. I also run one
Sniffus.
of every one of the Naturias because I'm like that. I've got the horn beetle, which I never get out. It's only in there because it's also a Naturia. A pineapple, which is completely and absolutely utterly useless, but it's adorable. I've got a beans, and it once per turn it can't be destroyed by battle, which I thought was really cool. Also, it's on a Sylvan piece, and I like that because it's aggressive. I've got the Naturia Rose Whip. So,
Oh god, that one's creepy.
and the
that one.
Naturia Eggplant. So when it's sent from field to graveyard, I can select one Naturia monster from graveyard, except Eggplant, and add it to hand, which is nice because sometimes I need specific ones to get combos off, because pretty much all of these are useless. They're just also Naturias.
So it helps the important ones.
Yeah, there's only like 3 important cards in this deck. I run 2 Antjaw, and then I run 1 of the Naturia Guardian, which is when an opponent special summons a monster, this card gains 300 attack until the end, which is nice because some of these aren't super high attack.
Big Daddy Tree.
I've got 1 Naturia White Oak because it's just one of the not tuner cards. It's nice to have that out sometimes when I'm starting to run out of not tuners. I've got 1. I lied. I got 2 Naturia Rock. I've got 2 of the Dragonfly, and that's one of the good ones in here.
I think he gains like what? He gains like 1,000 every time. Right?
200 for each Naturia in the graveyard.
I don't think he can be destroyed by 2,000 or more. So once he gets to 2,000, he's kind of just sits there.
And then I've got 2 of the Bamboo Shoot, because if I control a Naturia, they can't activate the spell or traps, which is nice, because the Naturias like to get destroyed really easy.
Lockdown.
I've got 3 of the Mantis, so when they normal summon a monster, I can send 1 Naturia from hand to graveyard to destroy that monster, which
So
is
adorable.
Cool
So
with
deadly.
the stuff that I can add stuff back from graveyard, because then I don't even have to play it, and then I can still get it out really easy. And then I've got 3 of the Cliff, so when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, I can special summon a level 4 or lower Naturia.
Look at that rarity.
I've got
Spicy
3
rarity.
Butterfly, which
I hate that
is
card.
if it declares an attack, I can negate the attack by discarding or from milling 1. And
This doesn't
then
hurt the deck at all.
I've got 3 Fruit Fly, and it gains. The opponent loses 300 attack and defense for each face-up Naturia. So he's nice. I like to have him out with the Butterfly and the Mantis.
Ugh.
And then I've got 3 of the Naturia Sacred Tree. And those are the only traps that I run in this whole deck.
I think it's because like when an insect's destroyed, especially when it's a plant, when a plant's destroyed, especially when an insect, and you run a whole bunch of both.
Yeah.
I think that's what it does. So it's
one
alright.
or the other.
Oh, there you go.
World Tree, I can, every time a face-up plant is on there that's destroyed, it puts a counter. So it just kind of gives me a benefit. Like, it's just kind of nice to have this out, because anytime the plants are destroyed, it just gives me something added on to it.
Look at that dual sleeve rarity. Purple
I've got a Spiritual Forest. So it saves the plant, which is also nice when I have him out with Butterfly, because then it saves it for 2 turns instead of just 1 if I use Butterfly effect. Miracle Fertilizer, so once per turn I can target 1 plant type monster in the graveyard and special summon it.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good card. It's like a free monster reborn every turn.
And then I've got 2 of the Landoise's Luminous Moss, which is activated only if I control a face-up Naturia, and the opponent's effect monsters cannot activate their effects. So that's just kind of an added bonus. I've got 2 of the Naturia Forest, so if I negate the activation of a card the opponent controls, I can add a level 3 or lower Naturia, which also helps with stuff like Butterfly. And then 2 of the Miracle Synchro Fusion.
So you can get out the one.
Yeah.
Or the 2 fusions you have for that deck or whatever.
And then I've got the Landoise,
Oh yeah, big turtle.
the 2 Barkion,
No traps.
the 3 Naturia Beast.
No spells. Are those all the same? Look at all those different rarities. They're
I've
looking
got
good.
one of the Leo Drake,
Ooh,
a Queen of Thorns,
she's pretty.
and then the 2 fusions.
Oh yeah. These things get out, you lose.
Even though I never get them out. Because
But if
I
they
just
do.
like playing with Fruit Fly and Butterfly.
Yeah, that's true. But if you ever get really mad at somebody and you want to beat them, do you have anything else to say about this deck?
This is one of my favorite decks because I love Pineapple even though it's useless. It's so very useless.
So what would you change about it or add into it or take out if you had the option in the future?
I don't like the Synchro Fusions because I never go into the Fusions, and I hate that it's a Synchro deck, but that's just also the kind of deck that it is. I just really like XYZ way better. I think that's the reason this isn't my favorite deck.
Would you play cherries if you had the option?
Yes, I want the cherries so bad, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't bring myself to spend the money.
Maybe you'd synchro more if you had the cherries, because the cherries like special in multiple copies.
Maybe
so.
cherries are beat stick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. They don't do anything, but they're just kind of nice to have.
They're cute though.
They're adorable, and they get your field presence more, so that's kind of cool.
Anything else you want to say to everybody?
Goodbye.
Alright. See you guys. Hope you like the deck profile.